Hello, this is Ashley. Welcome to my channel. In today's tutorial, I'll be making this round pearl bag. I got an order for it, so I just decided to make a tutorial out of it. So we'll be using this big pearls, gold 5mm beads, a 0.7 thread as usual, and then we'll be using some jewelry bags. I don't know which color to use, so I just picked two. Just when I'm done, then we'll know what to do. So as usual, you have to cut your thread as long as you can handle, because remember, if it's too short, you have to be joining it, and if it's too long, it's going to be tangling up. So we're going to start with 6 of the pearls. So we'll start with 5 like this, and then we'll use 1 to crisscross like this. We're going to create a circle, so we'll do it that way. We'll use 1 to crisscross, making it this way. Now, pearls naturally are slippery, and these big ones are extra slippery, so it's going to take a while for you to be able to get it together. So to do that, I'm going to pass the thread through to the third bead towards me, and then pass the other one also to the same third pearl towards me, so that it's far away from where we ended it. That way it's going to be firm and then stable. If not, it's going to be hard for you to work with. Okay, so you just have to pass the threads through a couple of beads to make it firm and stable like this. So you see now, when I leave it, it's stable. It doesn't move apart like it did earlier. Working with 0.7 is stressful, especially if you are using big pearls, because both are hard to handle. So just pass your thread through a couple of beads to make it firm. Now we'll add 1 more bead, which is the 7th bead, to fill the center of it. Okay, so we'll pass both threads through that bead, and then we'll divide the threads again, and then pass it through the middle bead. There are 6 beads, so they are going to be 2 at each side. So this third one, you pass 1 thread through the other hole, and then pass another through the other hole, that way, so that when you pull, it brings the 7th bead you just added to fill the center of it, this way. And remember, once you're making a bag, the secret to getting a nicer bag is always pulling and making sure that your thread is really firm. So always pull very hard. Now this is the base we are making. Okay, the base of the bag. So now we'll start with 1 gold, 2 bead pearls, and then 1 gold. We'll use the second gold to crisscross, and that's if you're starting. When you're starting, you use 2 golds, 1 at the beginning, 1 to end, this way. Now you pass the thread closer to the base through the next pearl. Okay, through the next pearl like this, and then pull, make sure it's firm. And then the outer thread, you put, since you already have gold, you won't be adding gold, you put 2 pearls like this, and then you pick 1 gold to crisscross. So we're going to be using the gold to crisscross throughout the beading of this, unless you are you are changing a course, then you use a pearl, but throughout the base we use gold to crisscross. So you pass the thread closer to the base that we made through the next pearl like this, and then you add 2 pearls, and then you use 1 gold to crisscross. Pull and make sure your work is really firm, especially if you are working with 0.7. You have to be pulling your thread very hard to make sure that it's really firm. If not, your bag is going to be very loose and it's not going to be nice. So we're just going to continue this way until we get to the last pearl of the circle that we made. So now we'll get to the last pearl remaining this way. And then since we already began at the other end with the gold, so we'll pass it through the pearl and also the gold in front of it this way, through this gold up, because you need your thread to end up. We are not going sideways again. This way we're going up. So you're going to add 2 pearls, one down, and then use one to crisscross. Instead of using gold, we already have a gold, so we just use the pearl to crisscross so that your thread will end up being up like this. Sorry, tangling up. Okay, so like this. So now we'll see your thread is up. Okay, so this is our base. So we'll pass the thread through the next pearl. This side we're going to be working, sorry, with 2 pearls instead of 1. We're going to be working in between 2 pearls instead of 1. So now our threads are in 2 separate pearls. So you add 1 gold, 2 pearls, and then you use 1 gold to crisscross. This way. Now this is no longer our base, we're just working on the bag like that. So pass it through 2 more pearls like this, and then we'll add 2 pearls, 1 gold to crisscross like this. Remember, pull your thread very hard. Pull your thread very hard to make sure you get a firm work. So you pass your thread through 2 pearls. Now you come and add 2 pearls, 1, 2, and then you pick 1 gold like this, and then use that to crisscross. I don't know why I keep saying crisscross. You just cross, right? Yeah, cross. Anyway, if you are a new subscriber, welcome to my channel. If you're an old subscriber, to welcome. If you haven't subscribed yet, please remember to subscribe and click the like button. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about the video. Still not the best of videos, but thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. So we're just going to continue this way until we get to the last 2 pearls from the base. This way. Okay. So again, 2 pearls, 1 gold. That way. Now it's left with 2 pearls from on the base. Okay, so we're going to pass the thread through those 2 pearls, and then the gold from the beginning of the work we started this way, because we need our thread to end up going up again. So we'll pass it through the gold again, this way up. Good. Because we are ending that circle like that, so we need our thread to end up going up. So this time we won't be adding gold. You use 1 pearl and then the other to crisscross, and then your thread will end up being up. Pull your work very hard, and then you have a firm work. So this is it, guys. Now we're going to pass it through the next bead so that our threads are in 2 separate beads, because we're still working up around it. So we'll be working on 2 separate beads, 2 pearls. So now we'll start again with another gold, and then 2 pearls, and then 1 gold to crisscross like this, that way. Now continue like we did at the other side. Pass the thread through 2 pearls, and then put 2 beads in the other thread 1, 2, and then pick one gold and use both threads to crisscross like that. So we're just going to be doing this all the way around. Just going to be working around it like this. 1, 2, 1. You crisscross with that one that way. Pass your thread through the 2 beads. Now gotten to the end, we need our thread to be up, so we'll pass it and pass it through the gold too, up that way. Then we'll pick only 2 pearls, no gold, and then we'll use one to crisscross. So one and then the other one to crisscross. Our thread ends up again that way. So we're just going to go around doing the same thing all the way around like that. So we'll do it all the way around. 1 gold, 2 pearls, 1 gold. Two pearls, and then we'll put 2 pearls in the other thread too. Then use 1 gold with both threads. So we've gotten to the end, so pass the thread through all 2 and pass it through the gold to get it up that way. So now we already have gold, we won't be adding gold, so we'll just use 2 pearls, 1 to crisscross, and then our thread is up again this way. So we're just going to go all the way around till we get to the height that we want. So I went ahead and did a couple of lines of camera. So 2 pearls, 1 gold, use and crisscross, and then pull and make sure your work is really firm. Now we've gotten to the last 2, so pass it through the gold too, so that I'll get our thread up this way. But then since this is going to be my last line, I prefer to bring the thread down instead. So 2 beads, and then I pass it through the last gold down this way. So my thread is down. I make a knot, couple of knots, pull, make sure it's really hard that way, and then I'll pass my thread through a couple of beads, pull to secure my knot that I've made, and then I'll cut off my excess thread. So this is our cylinder shaped bead bag. Now all that is left to do is the handle. Now you're going to pick a thread as long as you want your handle to be, and then you pass the thread through a couple of beads, in between beads. So I'm going to pass my through in between those 2 beads, and then I'll join them together and pass my pearls through it, and then I secure it like this. So I'll go ahead and pass your pearls through it. You could add the gold beads if you want, but I want only pearls so on my handle, so I'm just going to be using pearls. Initially I thought 9 would do, and then 9 pearls ended up making the handle look very small, so I ended up making my 12, because even 11 was small like this. So I ended up adding that way, and then I pass my thread through a space between beads like this, and then I make a knot to secure it. You pull very hard, make sure it's secure, and then you pass it through a couple of beads to hide your knot, and then you cut off your excess thread. And that's basically it, guys. So this way, and then I cut off my excess thread like that way, and that is our cylinder shaped bag. So I ended up using the green one like this, and that is it. I had to fill pearls in it to make sure it's heavy. You have to put something in it to make sure it's stuck to it, so I use pearls. Thank you so much for watching, guys.